The Business Journal Roundtable Series is sponsored by Advanced Technology Partners.
So what type of recreation is going on along the riverfront besides getting in a kayak? What kind of recreational business is occurring?
I could probably take this one. So we have a couple companies, local companies that have kayak. They have trips. We have Bare Feet Kayak, who is out every day in the spring and summer and fall. We have a lot of fishermen that are right on the bank, right by the kayak launch that we have there now. It's utilized pretty often. If you drive down by our launch on a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, there are cars parked all over the place. There are people really utilizing our river. So we already see it constantly. And that's what somebody spoke to earlier. We want these people parking, getting out of their car, whether they start at the B&O or they start in Struthers, get out in Lowellville. We want that, those people visiting our businesses and visiting our restaurants and driving through our downtown and having a reason to stop, not just making their way through the town. But we've seen it a lot. We've seen a lot of people from out of town visiting. So it's done a lot for us already, and we're not even there yet.
Where is your launch?
See, you don't even know because it's all covered up. It's right off of, if you know where Bob Cene Park is, the baseball fields, it's right at the end there. So we're working on signage and everything, and we have 28 acres right next to that too that we're trying to develop. But there's a lot of issues that we're going through there. We don't have any utilities run there, so that's kind of our first step for that area. But like it's right there. Once we get the signage up, you'll know exactly where it is.
You do have some challenges because as I mentioned, it's an intact riparian corridor, so there's trees everywhere, yes. And the mayor mentioned that they are an obstruction on the one hand. On the other hand, when you're on a boat in the river, it feels like you're in the wilderness, and it's lovely. And those trees help with erosion control and to protect the natural habitats. So you don't want to get rid of those trees. And now what Eastgate had done with MS Consultants is identify nodes up and down the river where you can have access. And of course, Warren has done the most for having the amphitheater there and the river walk, and they started a long time ago. And so you can do all manner of activities along the Warren stretch, and I think more will come even in terms of mixed use developments around the river where you can live, work, and play with a view of the river and so forth. So Warren's kind of ahead of the game, but all the way down the other end, in Lowellville, you still have the Stavage Bike Trail. And Eastgate has been working hard over the years to find ways to interconnect that bike trail with other solutions. You've got that pesky rail line that sometimes gets in the way, but you can go up road and then get back closer to the river and so forth. So there's patched together solutions for recreation. Personally, I'd like to see a zip line all the way down the river, but I'm not a sensible person. But there are opportunities there.
The Business Journal Roundtable Series is sponsored by Advanced Technology Partners.